Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Today we have ESL Midweek Madness number 8. Your name is Roken91, that's my name, and we are going to be going straight into top 64 matches in a bit. I'm just finding out what match we will be going into, but just to give you guys the lowdown on what we're going to be doing tonight, I have the pleasure of being able to cast Pashi90, who will be featured at some point tonight. We will also have, for the Brits out there, and those of you who know him from Gfinity, and also from the monthly finals recently, we will have Mega Shogun is participating in tonight's ESL Midweek Madness number 8. As you know, my name is Roken91. We will be going into the matches very shortly. If you guys can wait a bit, just take a moment to get a cup of tea, get some drink, and we'll be going into the matches almost in any second. Just give us a couple of minutes and we will be ready for your viewing pleasure. Thank you. Hey guys, it's Roken91 here, just letting you know, welcome to tonight's ESL Midweek Madness number 8. We will be getting things underway very shortly. We are just waiting on the players to give us the information in regards to going to their matches. Currently, we have Fame, who have Pashi90, for those of you interested. He is partnering up with one of his good mates, Dragon, from what I understand, and they are playing at the moment against Team Aviate. Unfortunately, we cannot get into that match because they're still in the lobby. They're not in the lobbies, they're in their match, so we can't really get into that one. The other one I'm very interested in is the Mega Shogun, who is playing for 1.5 Scots, which is interesting because they got O'Neill as well. So it'll be interesting to see how that one goes down. They're playing RL IRL. I think that's an Israeli flag, interestingly enough, for them. So we're going to be waiting to hopefully do a top 32 match of 1.5 Scots, and they'll be playing either Titan or Stream. You can see that if you look at the bracket yourselves. Finally, we also have... We're going to be seeing top 16. Hopefully, we'll see Pashi90 as well in the top 16, but that remains to be seen. We will find that out. But don't forget, guys, if you have a match you'd like to see, you're more than welcome to let me know on Twitch chat. So give us a message, let me know, hey, we want to be seeing our best friends, buddies from thingy. Then you let me know. We can work it out. Thank you very much, guys. We are just waiting on our next match. So if you just bear with us, we'll get into it shortly. Thank you. Hey guys, Roken91 here, just letting you know that we will be going into a match shortly. I can confirm that we are still waiting on either Titan Hyperion, we're still waiting on either Shift have an opportunity for us to join their match, but none of the teams seem to be interested in having their match casted at this moment. So we are just waiting, and then we will force ourselves into one of their matches with the power of ESL admins. I can confirm that we will be seeing Pashi play at some point, hopefully, but we're waiting to see how he does against Team Aviate. I can confirm that his opponent, which will be Team Aerial, They are from Sweden, I believe, and they will be facing against Fame if they beat Aviate, but we're waiting to see if Aviate do. If Aviate win, we will be passing over to see how Mega Shogun does. That's nothing against Team Aviate, I'm sure they understand. We want to be able to give you guys the most interesting matches as possible and showcase the players who are expected to win these tournaments, but at the same time, if you are good and you do really well, we want to watch you as well. So let's see how things go. If you have a match that you would like to see, let me know in Twitch chat and we'll work things out. But stay tuned, guys, and we'll be going into another match very shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's ESL Midweek Madness number 8. I am Roken91 and I'm pleasure to let you guys know we are actually going into our first match now, and I can confirm that it is a top 32 match and it will be Aerial, a new team to me at least, versus Team Fame, which is Pashi90 and his teammate Dragon. So if just bear with us, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just now going to join the lobby. And we should be able to join it fairly quickly for your viewing pleasure. As you know, my name is Roken91. I appreciate you guys being here tonight to be able to watch tonight's ESL Midweek Madness number 8. And I'm just joining into the match now. Excellent, so they're bringing us in. Oh, and that's a beautiful, beautiful red colour, which you all want to see. So if just bear with me one moment and I'll sort that out. Excellent, okay, cool. And if we hit that, yes, we have the game up. It's all good here. And as you can see, it is ESL Midweek Madness. So, the players are just going to get into their respective colours. We're just waiting to find out what colours they are going to be on. I'll just find out. And here we go, it looks like the players have joined their colours. We're going to be able to get straight into this match here, so without further ado, I'll leave it up to the players as we're going to have Fame on blue and Aerial on orange. You can see here, getting straight into this match here, the legendary Pashi90 for you, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. We're going to see how he fares in tonight's tournament in the top 32 against Aerial here. A team I'm not very well known with, Dragon already having to deal with that one. But just to give you the lowdown here, so Pashi here, you're going to see a lot of interesting plays out of this player. You guys should know this guy by now. And if you don't, you're about to see some sick players. Dragon trying to set up with him. Dragon is his friend. It's fair to say he isn't as good as Pashi, but you will see. Maybe it'll be better this week. We'll see. But anyway, Pashi already with the goal here. And I mean, let's just take a look to appreciate it. As you can see here, able to get round him. And then able just to slot that one home there. It's already 1-0 to Team Fame. Getting back into the game here. Dragon and Pashi. Dragon able to stop the ball enough for Pashi to be able to round it up. And now the ball is going high up in the air here. Aerial have an opportunity to work this one. Dragon can deal with that comfortably. And so we're into the top 32 here with ESL Midweek Madness. As the ball looking, oh god, Alex got to get there. He does with a lovely save there. Dragon bringing this into position, trying to work it. Pashi there, able to stop it. And now, is Alex going to be able to work this one in? We're waiting to see with his taxi choice of... Look at that, he's got a taxi. Anyway, let's see. He's going... Oh, unfortunately, he's not able to deal with that one as Pashi gets there in time. Dragon is more offensive here. Last week in Midweek Madness, he wasn't as... Oh, Pashi with a beautiful goal here. And let's take a moment to appreciate Pashi's effort. The ESL monthly champion is nobody to squander at. With shots like this, able to read the ball really well. And he's doing that thing which I find so difficult to deal with. 2-0. So Riza, this is what it looks like from his point of view. The two Swedes, I believe, both Swedish players, playing it out tonight. As we see Alex trying to do an offensive shot. Dragon coming forward now, countering on him. Are they going to be able to work this one? Not at this point. They haven't managed to make up this. But Pashi up in the air, trying to set this one in, unable to. So this will leave it up to Alex. Alex, are you going to work this past Dragon? He does. And the ball could come in sweetly here for Alex. Oh, and Dragon gets there in time to be able to deal with that one. Nice and comfortably there by him. And so we're on to Pashi here. Let's see him. Oh, well. He hasn't worked it the way he wanted to. Alex now pushing forward with the ball. Coming on this. Relatively new to this stream, Aerial. It's going to be interesting to see how they play as Pashi now having another opportunity. Sets it in. Dragon is coming in. Oh, Dragon slots it home. And I thought for a moment there he just missed a golden opportunity to score that home. But no, siree. Dragon gets that pitch perfect. 3-0 to Team Fame. Oh god, Dragon, please don't do that. I love you guys, but please don't do that. Now, let's see how Pashi does this. Flicks the ball high. Okay, I'm sure he has a reason for that. He's judging whether to work the ball above him or not. Pashi knows what he's doing with the ball. 9 times out of 10, I don't want to criticise him because he's a player that... See, he was hoping to be able to dribble that round Alex, but hitting the roof didn't work this time. Now, Soraza coming forwards. Oh no, it looks like he has to deal with that one. Yes, he does. Because if he doesn't, Alex would have had a beautiful opportunity there. Pashi, high up, dealing with this one. Interesting enough, in the EU Power Rankings now, Pashi, who plays for Peace Hater, they're now number 3, from what I understand, in the Power Rankings. You guys can tell me if I've got that wrong, but pretty sure in the latest ones that they are number 3. As you can see here, the ball, he's dived it round him. Now look at this dribble. Oh, let's just take a moment to appreciate this. Let's look at it from 9 ball. Let's have a look. Here we are. Pashi, dribble, 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 dribble. Lovely goal. And Alex trying to deal with that one, unable to. And Pashi yet again with a lovely goal. It's 4-0 here, and it's very much looking like they got the game 1 in the bag. Soraza trying to push this one out as far as they can. They don't want Pashi getting hold of that one as Dragon. Much more offensive than last week. I definitely feel like there's been an improvement in him because his positioning is more calculated, more considered. And I think Pashi himself wants his friend to get into this. And it looks like almost an opportunity there as Pashi sails past the goal. Speaking of sail, the ball is coming up high here, and Pashi almost mans that one in. Dragon bringing this back in contention, but Pashi is going to work that one. No, he isn't. Dragon, oh no, if they get this over him, and if he gets enough boost, yeah, that's interesting. Notice there that Pashi, it's a shame we can't stop the game, as the ball, or they manages to. Pashi deliberately waits to see what Alex will do as he goes for the shot. But you saw here, he didn't go for a side flip because he thought if I do that, he's going to rebound that into the goal. So he just lightly tapped it because he didn't want to give away an opportunity to Ariel. So worth considering in your games when playing. As you can see here with Soraiza, as Dragon might have made a mistake there, gets on top of that one, effectively 30 seconds remaining. But it's looking like this one's already in the bag here for Team Fame. And you can see it as Soraiza is trying to still bring this into the box. And Alex tries to explode Pashi, but finally they have their first goal. And let's take a look at Soraiza. I can't say this guy's name. I would say it's Soraiza. As he gets it high, Dragon misses the ball, and that's why it went in. It's almost impossible to win this. I like the jokes coming out there, but we'll try our hardest. Beautiful jokes coming out of Ariel as they recognise the skill level Pashi 90 is. And now you can see it as Pashi is just dangling this ball around. And the ball, is that going to be... well, it doesn't matter. 4-1 already to Fame. In tonight's best of 3. So let's just see if we can give you some details on that. Apologies for the unconstructive text and all that. I was actually using a frame, but it actually got prevented from me. I'm pretty impressed by the little way that they managed to do that. But let's just paste this in. So it is 1-0 to Fame. And they're probably a bit frustrated that I'm doing this at the moment, but we need to provide you viewers with information over what the score is, so I will just settle that there for you, for your viewing pleasure, and we will get back into the next match here, so don't go anywhere. Okay, we're back into the match here. Pashi and Dragon already a game ahead. Team Fame already taking the lead in this best of 3. And now Alex already getting high enough to beat Pashi. Now it's set up. Is Soraiza going to get on that? No. Apologies. Soraiza was the one who went forward with it. And Alex was the one in behind. Is Alex now coming back into position. Pashi has set this up for Dragon. Oh, and Saw gets there in time. Alex now needs to get on this one. He does so. Pashi pushes this away. And now let's take a look as Pashi floats in the air. But, oh, gosh. Lovely save there by Saw. Gets it absolutely pitch perfect. But Dragon's there to set it home. And now 1-0, as you can see here, Dragon just gets there in the right place at the right time and sails that one past them. 1-0 to Team Fame. Back into the match, and just to give you guys some perspective here on the rating level of Pashi, as we look at Pashi here, this guy has a rating in doubles of 1,746. That's what we're talking about here. This is no muck about player. I'm sure you guys already know this. But this player, a legend considered in the community. You can see him here. He's going to have to deal with that one. No, Dragon. Now Dragon's got much better over the week over this game. He is definitely improved than we saw him last week against Firewall, as Alex and Saw might... the ball's just too long in the air, see. Even if they do try to do the shot, Pashi knows how to clear those shots. So Ariel needs to work the tempo a bit more. Like, you see, they should have had that. That should have been in the goal 2 seconds ago. Oh, but Dragon gets there in time to deal with that one. Ariel almost with the equaliser. But let's see if they can do it here as Dragon trying to do the counter-attack. They haven't been able to pull it off. Now Soraiza getting up high to get this one. But Pashi, he's waiting there. He's got it. Is Pashi going to get high here? No, he's waiting to see the positioning of the players before deciding how he's going to go about it. Okay, he's done that, but now he's coming in. Oh, what a goal by Pashi. And let's take a moment to appreciate this. As you can see here, he does this, he hits it on the centre, and then he just dangles it off the back right of his car. And it goes in. 2-0 to Team Fame. Loving the upgrade. Thank you very much, Erwigon, for the little bit of a banter. Oh, Bashy with a beautiful goal. And you can see it here live. 3-0. And it's just, I can see what they mean about it's so difficult to beat Pashy. Look at that. That's a screamer. And out of nowhere, 3-0. Back into the game here. And now Alex and oh. Okay, but the ball's going to sail a bit high here. Pashy will probably get up enough to deal with this one. He tries to, but he misses. Well, he hits the ball. What am I on about? It looked like he missed the ball, but he didn't. He hit it comfortably. Now, as we watch as oh god, Pashy gets bashed there. But the ball is sailing in unless he can get in the air to deal with this one. He does so. Alex is there, but not the way he wants to be. And now Pashy coming forward here. I'm quite surprised by that. I thought he would have went back there, but you know, even the best players can make mistakes. As Saw almost send this in. Alex coming in, and this is what I was on about. And it all begins with this choice of play here by Pashy. Actually, you won't be able to see it because it happened all the way over the side over there. But as you can see here, it created the opportunity for Alex and Saw to be able to get back into this in some sort of way. 3-1. Let's see, as Pashy decides to grab the boost. He's recognised Saw was going to get that one, and now he's trying to get in the air before Saw does so, and it's an open goal. And unless Saw can get there in time, no, he can't. Pashy just too fast for you. 90 miles an hour, this guy. 70 kilometers per hour. Apologies, as it goes in. I had a bit of a guess there on the speed, but I didn't get it right. It was worth a punt. It's 4-1. Back into it here as we see Pashy coming towards the ball. Working this one onto the side. Probably going to now. Okay, I didn't think he would do that. I thought he would lift it up, but I didn't expect him to lift it and then turn it left to be able to dodge the player. That was really ingenious. And as you can see, it's all with the shots in the goal. Alex manages to slot this one home. And let's just take a moment to appreciate how this went down. As you can see, Saw just manages to get past the two players in Fame and slot it home with Alex. 4-2. Back into the game here, and Saw coming forward, able to deal with that one. Pashy is. And now, let's see if he... Yep, he scoops it up. And now, Alex... Oh, Dragon gets there in time, and is the ball high enough? No, it isn't. So they're going to be able to work with this. He flicks it over them. He gets in the air, I imagine, and oh, he decides to hit it left, which I guess was to set up for Dragon. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see here as Dragon brings the ball up. Not able to create a play at this point. In fact, Aerial and Pashy is... Pashy, you're such a joke. You're such a joker. I'm so frustrated that we didn't have the camera on that. You are such a joker. I thought that was in. I was like, no way. And then it didn't go in. Pashy with the jokes tonight. 4-2. Still 4-2. Alex needs to get onto this one. He does so, but Pashy almost manages to scoop that one in. And the ball's still open if they can get there. No, Dragon decides to wait patiently, and probably the best thing to do. I mean, if you let them get another goal, then they're more likely to be able to steal into overtime. But let's see, as it's now 4-2 with less than a minute remaining, and Saw now needs to just slot this one home. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, he's just flicked that one over the net. And now it looks like Ariel's chances, the Swedish team's chances, are fading away here, as it looks very much like Team Fame have... Oh, wait, hang on, what are they doing? Okay, they get there in time, but if he just flicked that a little higher, like Pashy was doing earlier, then it could have been problematic. It could have been 4-3 with 30 seconds remaining. Anything can happen in those golden 30 seconds, as we know. But as things go, I mean, Saw is working his heart off here. But it is definitely... Look at... Oh, Pashy, you're such a joker. Like, okay. Alright, in the end, he did mean to do that. But sometimes I feel like he's deliberately trying to tease us. And yeah, Alex with a... Alex taking out Pashy there. But with that, guys, it's 2-0 to Fame, but a 4-2 win of this game. 2-0 in the series. Shout out Awesome Caster. Oh, thank you very much there, Alex. Like, I didn't realise that. I didn't recognise that, but thank you very much for the nice comment. I appreciate you guys enjoying the match, and thank you very much for playing in ESL tonight. Hey, guys, thank you very much for watching. Stick around. We're going to be back with our next match very shortly, so don't go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, we are getting ready for our next match in tonight's ESL Midweek Madness number 8. I can confirm. We are still seeing if we can do Shift Play International versus Pajas 2v2. If we can't get this match running because we're waiting on some players at the moment, then we will be showing you the next match Fame will be playing, which is Pashi, and he'll be playing against Mega Shogun V2. If you know him from Gfinity, he casts, and he also casts for the monthly finals for ESL. So we'll wait and see if we'll find out any more information in regards to that. But while we wait, I'll put the music back on and you'll see if I'll get into the next match, because you'll see me working around in the background. You can see me looking at players, looking at teams. If you have a team you'd like to see, let me know in Twitch chat. Thank you very much, guys, and hopefully we'll have our next match very soon. Hey guys, it's Roken91 here, just letting you guys know that I was given the information from Shift Play and Pajas here, and I will just go have a quick look at their match for just a few moments. But I have to admit that the next match coming up, I will be showing you, which will be a focus match. We will just show the Pajas and the Shift Gaming match as a bit of a side one before moving on to Fame versus 1.5 Scots. And the reason for that is it's two big players. I understand you guys, massive fans of Pajas and Shift, I understand that. But it is going to be Pashi versus Mega Shogun. And I think that's going to be a massive match, because I think that is a match which could go either way. And I think it will be a very exciting match to watch. As for Pajas and Shift Gaming, I understand it's very difficult for me, because I've already said to Shogun, I already said to Pashi I'd love to be able to cast their matches, and they were like, yeah, I'd love it if you can as well. Didn't really get anything from Shift Gaming or Pajas about that, so it kind of would be a bit, it would be a bit harsh if I'd said to them, sorry mate, but Pajas and Shift Gaming is on. It kind of can't work like that. I'm sure you guys understand. But let's have a look at the information and let's have a look at the match. So I'm just going to go into the match just now. I'm just going to have a look at the information here that we've got down. Okay, alright, so they're going to say that. Right, okay, I'm just going to go into the match, so if you just bear with me and enjoy the music. Oh, goodness gracious me, I'm sorry guys, but we've already got the... Oh no, apology to the Pajas and to Team Shift on cast right now. We've just received the information now for Fame. I'm really sorry about this. I wish... can you guys go and hold? Can you guys literally hold your match? That would be the best thing you could do for me right now. Okay, I'm going to ask Pajas and Team Shift to hold. If they don't hold, that's up to them. I will tell the ESL I said that. So I've just asked the ESL admin. We'll see if they'll let us do it. But while we do that, I'm going to bring up the next match, which obviously will be a very, very interesting one. See, it says I'm joining, so I am going in. I hope they haven't... No, they've joined teams already, so if you just bear with me, guys, I'm going to bring up the details. As you can see there, this one's correct. I'm going to just say to 1.5 Scots. There we go. Without further ado, the players are in. We're already into the match. As you can see, that says 0-0. I'm going to reduce that bar for you guys. And yes, I know you're going to say, get on with the match. So, without further ado, guys, let's get into this match with already the first goal from Dragon. Let's see, Pashi hits the ball. And now, Dragon gets in the air, slots it home. Game 1, 1-0 already to Fame. And you can see here, Noble O'Neill is playing with Shogun, and now this is going to be a test here for Dragon and Pashi. Let's see how it goes down. Seems like Shifton have already started. Apologies then, guys, really sorry about that, but we do have to cast this one. I did tell those guys, do you know what, I will cast you. It would be out of order if I didn't. And now Noble O'Neill, and here we go, Mega Shogun for the Brits coming forward, and O'Neill, the Scot, trying to work it round as he is able to. Pashi gets there in time, but they're both dueling for the ball here as Shogun's going back, collecting boost. Now let's see how they deal with this. Dragon trying to set this one in. Pashi has to deal with this one, but he decides to wait because he recognises O'Neill's going to have to hit the ball anyway. Coming in, Dragon and Pashi. Oh, bit of miscommunication going on there as Shogun gets there onto the ball. Pashi now getting up high. Pashi almost with a goal there. Almost managing to set that one home. I just want to say congratulations to Zixter making it through to tonight's top 16. But O'Neill almost with the goal there. I told you this will be a good game to cast. And you can see it's action from both sides here. Noble, O'Neill, oh, but Dragon almost with a goal, and Pashi coming in. Oh, they just didn't manage to put it in. And now it's counter-attack as Shogun is able to slot that one home. Well, he doesn't. He just leaves the ball for O'Neill to score. So we can see here, as Noble just does that, the ball just flutters in. And as you can see, it's now 1-1 in this game 1. Like I said, apologies to Shift and Pajas. I'm sure we'll see you guys another time. It's just I did promise Shogun and Pashi I would show them the game. And the fact that it's both of them at the same time, it would be really bad if I did not cast this. So, Zixter, congratulations, like I said, as Noble O'Neill brings this one forward. Now, Shogun, he's going to try and work this off. The caster himself trying to make things happen. Hasn't really worked out here, as now O'Neill is waiting patiently to try and work it in, but Shogun gets there in time. Now, oh, the ball is fluttered into position. Is Pashi going to work on that? He's tried to. And now Noble O'Neill. Noble needs to get on that, but Pashi's going to be able to set that one in. It's another goal for Pashi in tonight's ESL. And you can see here, he just gets it absolutely perfectly. And it was so important for him to hold on to that ball there, because it allowed him to provide himself with the space he needed in order to fly the ball up into the air. And with that, it's now 2-1 in this game 1. And God, I wish it was more than a best of 3, but we're going to have to see as this works. Noble gets there on time. Well, sorry, O'Neill gets there on time. Let's get this correct. Mega Shogun now coming up, hits it onto the ceiling. O'Neill misses the ball. Now Pashi gets up in the air, gets on top of that one. Dragon, no, he's not going to be able to. They've been able to defend this one, but Dragon coming in again, gets it past Mega Shogun and slots it home. Dragon coming alive in this game. And you can see it here as Dragon, who last week wasn't that great in my opinion, has come back this week and is absolutely on point. 3-1 to Fame. Pashi reversing as Dragon now comes forward onto this one. Pashi now coming forward. He's got O'Neill to beat. O'Neill does a interesting clear there, but Shogun gets there in time. He had to. It was going to be difficult otherwise. Pashi now trying to negotiate this around the two players, but it's not going to work here. Now Dragon reversing back. He probably in the wrong position at this point, and Pashi gets there to save that one. Is O'Neill going to make something out of this? Oh, the way he stopped that ball though was beautiful. Now Pashi has to deal with this. Oh my goodness gracious me, if Pashi gets on this one there, it's just too far away. It's too difficult for them to deal with, and because of that, they've reversed, they've waited for the next opportunity. I mean, they're 2 goals ahead. I mean, they're not really going to make any opportunity when there's not really one needed to be made. As you can see here, Pashi reversing. Dragon gets on top of that one. Hello there, Noxious. Hope you're doing all right, mate. As you can see here, Mega Shogun is in 2v2, like we said, and Mega Shogun needs to clear that one. Is able to, but now with almost a minute remaining, It looks like 1.5 Scots really need to wet this one out. And can Pesci put it over? Oh, God's sake. Pesci with the most extreme plays here. And this is why we're watching him. Like, show me how many people in tonight's tournament who would do that. 4-1. Here we go, back into it. And I did say this will be a close match. It hasn't been so far. Pesci has been schooling these two, who are, in my opinion, pretty good players. I'm quite surprised so far. Mega Shogun, I think, was AFK, so Pesci decided to explode him. I wonder what's going on with Shogun. I mean, let's take a look. He looks like he's possibly AFK'd. I'm going to check my chat messages. No, he's gone offline, guys. He has gone offline. It is now 35 seconds, and I guess game one's going to go. Oh, Noble with a beautiful save. But Pesci a bit. Oh, he doesn't manage to. 5-1. And what happened to Shogun? Well, look at this. This is beautiful. Watch. So Pesci gets on that, and then Noble does that. But he just doesn't get it right. He just needed a bicycle kick that. But I think the mind games between him and Pesci, you know. Anyway, O'Neill, as you can see there on the top left, says DCD, which is disconnected. And then Pesci said K. And you can see here, they're all just mucking about because they know they're like, you know, there is sportsmanship in this game, and you can see it here. As the Scot, Noble O'Neill, he's just waiting around for his teammate to return. He'll be able to get back into this one. And there we go, Pesci. Let's give some more details on Pesci. So Pesci has over 9,255 goals. He's almost at 10,000 goals. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to keep the ball as high as they can, but it will go down. And with that, Team Fame take game one after a DC by Shogun. Would that have mattered? Possibly not. But we're going to wait here, as O'Neill, as you can see, hasn't readied up. And that's because he's waiting for his teammate. We're just going to update the score for you. So there we have it. We have it as 1-0 for Team Fame. And as you can see there, I've got that completely wrong. So I'm going to try and reduce the setting on that so that you guys can see it. There we go. We got that as 1.5 Scots. Let's see if I can turn these back on. So I will put that on. That pace. This one back on. There we go. So you can at least see who's playing on each team. But as you can see here, guys, we are going to be waiting just a bit, because it is very rare that this would happen. I understand that you're probably going to make... Most of the times if a goal is... if Pesci is 1v1, yeah, Pesci is just insane. He is absolutely insane. Gotta give it to him. He is the 1v1 king. Yep, I'd agree with that. Oh my god. I'd like to see him and Cooksir or Kronovi would be insane. I think MLG did something like that. I'm not exactly 100% sure on that, but as we're waiting here, we're going to wait for Shogun. I don't think if I go into spectate, it actually makes anything happen in the game, so I'm just going to do that. But as you can see, I mean, let's talk about the plays here. I mean, we saw a previous shot. I mean, Pesci was about here, and he managed to slot the ball up to here, and then he had enough boost to be able to run it here. And then do you remember he hit it on the bottom right of his car into that part of the goal? And it's just interesting how it depends on the positioning of the players. I mean, if they're both about here, then you know that they're going to either try and come in to the ball here. Okay, I know I'm not in the car, but they're going to try and come in onto the player. So if you scoop it up, then the only thing they can do is force themselves upwards, which then you can still make the shot. But then what's the other player going to do? If one player goes forward and then the other one has to chase the other one, you don't know where they're going to end up. So then yeah, just a bit of theory there. I'm sure that was a bit frustrating for you guys, but I am trying to cut for time here, as you can imagine. I'm just going to see if I can bring up any details on Noble O'Neill for you guys, and then we can bring up some details on him. I mean, oh, Shogun, I can't. Oh wait, we're just waiting on Shogun to return. I'm sure there's got to be a reason he's having problems with his connection. I'm sure he'll be back. I can give you some details on Shogun. So Mega Shogun, who you just saw there, is 1,285 in rating doubles. He says he's retired in competitive Rocket League. Now, I don't buy that. I reckon we'll see him come back at some point, whether that be when Psyonix develops the esports part, or whether it will be season 2 of the rating. We'll have to wait and see. Shogun himself has over 2,209 goals. He is from the UK, but we are still waiting for him to return. I'll see if I can bring up some details here on Noble O'Neill. So if you just bear with me one moment and I'll bring up his details. Okay, right, well, I found Noble O'Neill's details and I'll be able to tell you them in a moment, so if you just bear with. But we are still waiting here. I apologise for those of you who wanted to see the Shift Gaming, see Shift Gaming, but unfortunately at the moment we are waiting. I just let you know, in the ranked leaderboards for 1v1, Marky Dudar is 1 point ahead of Pashi90 on 1v1 ranked. And just to clarify, Marky Dudar plays for Flipside, Pashi90 plays for Peacehater, and their points are 1,496 and 1,495. So, and Mike Rules is about 3 points away. So, obviously, it matters a lot to them. Now we can bring up Noble O'Neill. And here we go, so the player himself plays for Noble Esports, as you guys know, has a 1,327 rating on doubles. We are still waiting on the player to return into the game. Mega Shogun, I can confirm, is returning. And just to give you some clarification here on the players, we are still waiting for him, but it should be only a couple of seconds, and we will be able to get back into tonight's top 16 match here. Whoever wins this goes through to the quarterfinals. And I think we should be able to get back into this in any second now. With Shogun returning into Steam and Shogun returning into Rocket League, it's only a couple of seconds, I imagine, for him to just go join lobby and to join his fellow teammate in tonight's top 16 match. But yeah, thank you very much for those of you who have been waiting patiently. I'm sure that Shogun will be back in a second. I will just have a double check if he is online. We are waiting for him to decide to join into the game. But yeah, the Dukes by Pashi has been absolutely insane so far. You can see here, we're still waiting for Shogun. I imagine there's a good reason for that. But while we're waiting for him, I'll give you some more details. So Noble O'Neill from Glasgow has over 1,030 hours in Rocket League. So if you want to know how to get good at Rocket League, maybe Christopher O'Neill can tell you a bit about that. I mean, being a professional Rocket League player for Noble Esports, over 1,000 hours, that tells you something interesting enough. In Counter-Strike Global Offensive, he has 1,352 hours. But anyway, guys, we're back with Mega Shogun. And he's back and he's making top music. I'm going to have to do that because we are trying to cast. But Mega Shogun decides to say, I'm not out of it yet. Love it, Shogun. We're Pashi taking up O'Neill here. We're back into game 2 here in a best of 3. Now let's see how they play out. Can Mega Shogun show us more of the qualities I saw on him when he was on my stream the other day? We'll see. O'Neill. Oh, O'Neill's just got... Oh, my goodness gracious me. 1-0. Just take a moment. So, watch. Duh. He just pushes him out of the way. It's sometimes the most simplest of shots can be the best goals. And that is a classic example there with Pashi just showing off. And I'm really sorry, guys. Like, I genuinely thought they could put up a challenge for them. I mean, Team Firewall managed to defeat this team, but no. But with Dragon improved immensely, in my opinion. And Pashi just being Pashi, it's going to be interesting to see how they play it out here. Is Pashi bringing this into a offensive position? Oh, mate, I thought he managed to get enough on that to angle it into the goal at the end. But he doesn't. Pashi trying again with the mind games. Dragon needs to be able to deal with that one. Oh, he's only set it up for O'Neill. O'Neill! O'Neill! Told you he set it up! Because look at this, like, what happened here? Dragon, this is what he saw. He thought he dealt with it, but Noble gets on that one and thunderbolts it into the goal. 1-1 in game 2. Here we go, Noble O'Neill and Pashi and Dragon both going forward. Mega takes out Dragon. Now they need to work on this quickly if they want to make it the most out of this moment. Who cares? Mega Shogun with an extreme goal. And he has got to be so proud of this. This is the kind of stuff which makes me go, Shogun is one to watch out for. 2-1. And this is why we're watching this match, is goals like that. So we're back in. Mega Shogun. Hoping it goes on the sidewall maybe after that beautiful shot, and the ball. Pashi slotting it home again, and he gets it past O'Neill. 2-2. Let's have a look at how he deals with this one. So he grabs the 100% boost. He decides to go forward, and Noble is just beaten to the punch on that one. It's Noble's fault, O'Neill's fault for getting on that. I gotta stop saying Noble. O'Neil misses the ball, so it's 2-2. Let's see here, Pashi. Mega with a very, very important stop there by Pashi. Able to stop Shogun from being able to work the ball into the defensive half of Fame. Hasn't been able to work. Dragon with the long opportunity here for Pashi to slot in. Oh, Pashi, what happened there? Interesting. Maybe he was thinking about that for a bit too long, and the ball's coming in here, and Mega Shogun just needs to slot it home. Oh, he doesn't get the right shot on it. Mega is not happy. He takes out Pashi, as is, well, guess what? I took out your best player. O'Neil pushing this ball as Pashi misses that. Not something we'll see very often, and we'll just watch it from Shogun as O'Neil gets taken out by Pashi. And the ball coming in, almost the goal, almost the dream. And Dragon needs to get on this one before O'Neil doesn't manage to. Pashi, is he going to get in the air for this one? Decides not to. The ball is coming in. Is Shogun there to be able to finish this? Oh, the ball has just not got enough power. And so, O'Neil, is he going to dribble it in? No, he's not able to. Pashi now waiting to see how this one's going to go down. The ball, it's floating across into the defensive half here for... One Scott. Oh god, they've been able to deal with that one. One Scott almost managing to make this one work, and now O'Neil could have the goal, and he does. It's 3-2 to the Scott, and look at them as O'Neil is able to get onto this one. Let's take a look at this, and it's just an easy one for him to slot in, really. 3-2. Back into this. This is game 2. Now, if Blue Team Fame win this next match, win this next game, if Fame win this game, then they're 2-0 ahead. But, and if they're 2-0 ahead, they win and go through to the quarterfinals in tonight's ESL Midweek Madness. But, if one Scott managed to win, then it will be 1-1. It will go down to a game 3 decider. So we're waiting to see how this one's playing out, as Shogun isn't really working it the way he wants to at this point. O'Neil's going to wait for that rebound. He's coming in, and Pashi reads that. Such a boss. Shogun with the shot, bringing it in, and he probably was trying to do a surprise shot on goal there. But either way, even setting up for O'Neil there would have been great. Now the ball, it's fluttering over here, and is O'Neil going to set this up for his teammate? Not at this point. Dragon bringing this out. Now is Shogun deals with that one very well, actually, because it just gives him enough time to be able to get back into this one. If you can give yourself 3 seconds, then it's 3 seconds you can collect a boost, you can get back in position, and you can score goals. There's O'Neil almost with the goal, Pashi with the save. And let's take a look at Pashi here as Shogun, he's trying to stop him, and he does. That's beautiful. And now Pashi deciding to change it up, flicks it round. Dragon not able to work it as O'Neil gets there for the save. Now can Mega Shogun get onto this one? Sorry about that. As we can see here, the ball's fluttering up. Is Shogun going to be... Oh, he does a boost. He brings it in, but Dragon with an important save there. And Pashi could equalise it here. He does. 3-3. And you can see it here as it looks like what happened there was Dragon's important save. Was not only an important save, but it was really offensive because it wasn't too high, which will give them time to get back. It was just low enough for them to make it 3-3. Back into the game here, Dragon and Shogun going at it. Pashi's there to collect it. O'Neil able to deal with that one. Dragon with the response, grabs the side boost, O'Neil, and he's able to just stop the play for a bit so he can gather himself. And now Pashi's launched that over there. He hasn't been able to work it, and now this is the offensive opportunity for the Scot as he goes forward with it. Shogun waiting with 30 seconds remaining, but it could go to overtime here unless Pashi comes out with another blinder. But you never know after Mega Shogun's beautiful goal. Something else can happen with Dragon coming in, and let's take nothing away from Dragon here. This guy has been playing much better than last week. He is really good tonight, and we're seeing it here as Pashi pushes that forward. He's trying to work it, but O'Neil's there. We've got 10 seconds on the clock. Who's going to be able to score in the last 9 seconds? Is anyone going to be able to do it? Mega Shogun trying to create an opportunity, but Pashi's just going to deal with that one, and with that, we're through to overtime, ladies and gentlemen. 3-3, game 2. Now, if Pashi and Dragon for Fame, if they win this one, they go through to the quarterfinals. But if one Scot, if they win this, Oh, they're coming in. They're trying to make it happen, but it hasn't at this point. 1.5 Scots. Not able to make it work at this point. But if they do, it'll go through to a Game 3 decider. Hits the ceiling. Pashi deals with that one. He's scared if Shogun gets onto that one at that point. But he hasn't been able to. He's gone back. He's collected boost. And the ball's really high here. Setting up for Pashi. And Pashi, I thought, could have had that into the net. But he doesn't. O'Neal pushes it out. Dragon possibly out of position completely there. And O'Neal, almost there. But Dragon misses that one. Now Shogun, are you going to be able to work this one? He's working it. Is he going to go high with it? No. Dragon gets there to deal with that one effectively. And if you keep it high like that, it stops them being able to create another offensive play. But oh my gosh, they've already been able to. And now Pashi could do... Oh no, Pashi's given up on that. He's recognised Shogun can get on this one, but no, he's back for more. Dragon bringing it in, and it could go to the side area. Is Pashi going to get there in time? He's waiting. He's missed it now, and now he's pulling back as O'Neal coming up here, able to get the aerial on. Pashi defends it well. Shogun pushing it back in, but nobody is there, and now the ball is really offensive here. The counter attack is real. O'Neal gets on that one perfectly. Shogun goes for the flip and kind of screws up the rest of their offense because he missed that ball completely, and so they've gathered boost. They're coming in again. Pashi manages to lob it round O'Neal, but O'Neal manages to get Pashi, and oh, no, Sugar can finish it off here, and he does. 4-3. We're through to a Game 3 in this best of 3, and you can see it here as Shogun does that, and then he does this. 4-3. We're going through to Game 3, the decider. Who will win? Let's find out. As you can see here, Mega Shogun is down as an ESL monthly elite, but he isn't a champion like Pashi. He's here tonight to win a champion title. All he has to do is win the tournament. Interesting enough, Mega Shogun told me, interesting piece, that he's only ever got to the semi-finals in professional competitions. He hasn't actually ever got to a final. And so then he joked that he got into casting because of the fact that it would allow him to be able to see the final at least. But I tell you what, let's see how it goes. Beating Pashi is a big step on the way to the final. Let's see if they can do it. Firewall managed to get to the final if I recall correctly last week. Let's see if they'll be able to. With server going down for maintenance, so I imagine that we're going to have to pull out this one and remake the match. So if you just bear with us, guys, just going to get the details. I'm just going to kick him joining, and then we'll eventually get him. Just bear with us, guys. I'm sure you understand what it's like when the server goes down for maintenance. Always a bit of a pain in the bum, but we'll find out in a sec. Alright guys, I'm going to stick on some music and then we'll get into the next match. God, who needs music? We're back here! We're already back! Goodness! Who needs music, eh? Anyway, so, looks like we have Pashi90 and Dragon here for fame. And now, Mega Shogun is back with his teammate, O'Neal. Let's see if 1.5 Scott can take it in this Game 3, or is it going to be Team Fame? There's only one way to find out. Here, live on ESL Midweek Madness number 8. There we go, back in top 16. Noble O'Neal able to get onto that one, but now Pashi, is he going to get in the air for this one? He's decided. Oh, yeah. Immediately as he saw that, he didn't think Shogun was getting in the air, and then he did. And then he just managed to win, but who cares about that? It's Mega Shogun gets there to save that. Dragon get really offensive here, despite a 2-1 against a 2 versus 1 situation. Dragon bringing this in again, and Mega Shogun doesn't get there to save it. It's now 1-0. Hey there, Stealth. And let's take a look at this one. This Shogun is just not watching the ball. Look. Like, what happened? 1-0. Anyway, we're back in, and this is the top 16. And already, Fame managing with a goal, and it looks like Shogun had another opportunity to deal with. Dragon coming in, he wants another goal. Oh God, Noble O'Neal gets there in time, showcasing the prowess of EU, but there we have it. Dragon is on form tonight, and let's take a moment to appreciate this goal. Look at this. Look at that. Beautiful. 2-0. we go with Dragon and O'Neill. Tying up the ball, Pashi trying to set this up for his teammate. Mega Shogun misses the ball, and they're both a bit scatty here as Pashi's going to be able to work this one. Let's watch Pashi as he deals with it. Dragon sets that one forwards. Is he going to be able to bring it in? No, not at this point. O'Neill is going to be able to work this round. No, Pashi gets on that one in time. Pashi trying to finish it. Trying to get there. He's trying to get it in, and it looks like it might be going in. No, it isn't, but Dragon gets there to set it home. And who could doubt this Team Fame team tonight? It was me. You can see the ball is like that, and he's like, well, thank you very much. 3-0. There we go, with Mega Shogun getting onto that ball in time. Dragon misses that one. O'Neill, oh god, they all miss it at this point. Dragon with a desperate hit, trying to take away the momentum from 1.5 Scott. Pashi's pinched this one up, and he could finish this. Oh, he has. He's done it. 4-0. And now it's looking like Team Fame are starting to take apart this team, as you can see it here. Pashi is just too damn good, and Dragon, in fairness, is playing really well as well. It's not just like Pashi on his own, because Dragon was in defense last week. He wasn't allowed to get out the box. This week you're seeing this guy get more aggressive. He recognises positioning, and he's playing a bit better. So Pashi's giving him more chances on the ball, and it's really paying off for them because they're playing much better as a team. And speaking of win, Mega's showing up with a beautiful goal. Let's take a look at this one. So you can see he grabs the boost, and then he just waits patiently, gets high enough, and then just slots that one home. And Dragon can't deal with that one. 4-1. Dragon O'Neill getting onto this one now. Shogun not able to be able to deal with this one. Now able to rebound it off the wall, but Pashi's there. Oh my goodness. Textbook fashion here. And let's take a look at how this went down here. As you can see here, Shogun does that. And then Pashi's like, oh, I've seen this goal lots of times in my day. Thank you very much, Shogun. 5-1. And they're the kind of mistakes which is difficult when you don't play competitively, I feel, to notice. And you won't recognise them when you don't play competitively, in my opinion. Because unless you're playing like hardcore Platinum Pashis every day, which I don't imagine Shogun gets to do, then you're not going to be able to stop those kind of shots from going in. As O'Neill, oh my goodness gracious me. Pashi is tearing them a new one, and I feel sorry here for them. As you can see here, it's just what happened to O'Neill there. He just doesn't get high enough. 6-1. In fairness, it'll be about 18-1. If it were 18-0, I wouldn't even get a goal past Pashi. So they're doing well here. Oh, Pashi, for goodness sake. How many goals is this guy going to score? As the ball goes high, and Pashi just goes, thank you very much. Easy as pie. Notice there also, the ball could have bounced a little higher, and then Shogun probably would have had it. But because he just jumped up just once, he managed to get the ball at a lower angle, which was a quicker angle to deal with it. So, interesting to point out there. It's Pashi. Oh, gets taken out there by O'Neill. Now Shogun coming forward with this ball. Coming forward with this ball goes in. 7-2. I'm saying 7-2 like it's a surprise. But look, beautiful goal here. Flutters into the net here. Gosh sake. Surprised Shogun didn't walk away like a badass at that point. 7-2. There we go. O'Neill getting high here. Oh, that's not the best way, because all it does is set it up for Dragon to get up high here to work it in. And he's going for it. He almost managed to make the connection. Possibly would have beaten the other two on that one. So let's see. That's Pashi. Oh god. Shogun and O'Neill not really working on this ball at this point. Pashi waiting to see how Dragon takes this one. O'Neill gets this one forward, but Pashi with a good side. Not enough power so that Shogun can work off it, but he has managed to work off it. But you can see there, he's deliberately managed to make it so it isn't too much power. And now Shogun trying to reverse the stop. Pashi getting that ball. You ain't going to stop him, man. You ain't going to stop him getting the ball. 2 minutes, still time to get back into this, but considering the defensive work that Pashi's well known for in Peace Hater, it's very unlikely they're going to give away 5 goals at this point. Anyway, we're waiting to see it as Dragon brings us in contention. Pashi! 8-2! And when I'm saying about defence, forget defence at this point. It's all about the fact that Pashi is just going to score more goals against you. It doesn't matter about the defence. 8-2. And they're getting butchered here. Oh god, stop it, guys. Oh, Noble, 0-0. Decides to miss that ball completely. I don't know if that's on purpose. We'll wait and see as now Shogun coming forward. He's able to get onto this one. He's kept it in the air. Oh, I know what he's trying to do. He didn't manage it though. With that, the ball hits the ceiling as though O'Neal tries to work it. Shogun is able to. Is the ball going to go in? Not at this point. Shogun now has the ball. He's going forward and that should go in. Yep. And so worth just taking a little thing for those of you who are not as experienced maybe. Shogun here, he just gets hold of the ball and then watch what he does. He just flips to then prevent them being able to switch the ball out of position. So they could have then flown the ball out of the side of the goal. But because he flipped, he managed to stop that. 8-3. We'll probably see more goals here. Oh, and it looks like, oh, O'Neal just needed to go forward a bit more there to be able to slot it home. But he manages not able to. Pashi now coming up. He's probably going to work this off the side. He decides not to. Oh, he just predicts it. And look at this. Oh, please don't tell me that goes in. If that went in. Oh, God, he tries it. Pashi going for the incredible goals here. And the ball is flowing in. It looked like it almost went in there. But as we can see, Dragon and Pashi are just taking their sweet time as Mega Shogun gets taken out and Dragon just roll. God's sake, Pashi giving them a lesson here on, if you just stay there, I'm going to take you out and let Dragon walk the ball into the net. 9-3. In a way also, you have to remember that if Dragon is getting as much training from Pashi directly, I don't know if he is, but if he is, then, you know, Dragon could be a force to be reckoned with in a couple of weeks, you know. This guy could be a serious contender as Pashi again. Guys, get me out of this. This is a slaughter. Look at this. Commiserations has to be given here to 1.5 Scots. They are trying their best here, but Pashi is just too damn good, and that's what's coming out. He's just able to read the play so well. No, and he doesn't manage to get that one in. But with 10 goals, I think they don't mind as Dragon gets onto that one. Ladies and gentlemen, after a noble effort, I'm sure you can see what I did with that. A noble effort here from 1.5 Scots. Shogun the caster isn't going to get his dream. He's going to stay retired as Pashi and Dragon win as Team Fame 2-1. Commiserations to the boys in orange. 1.5 Scots did play it out there, but unfortunately for them, it just wasn't the game in the end. But don't worry guys, stick around because we'll be back with the next match. Don't go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's ESL Midweek Madness number 8. We will be going into our next match shortly. If you have a match you would like to specifically see, then please let us know in Twitch chat. We are just waiting for the information to come through. As you can see here, as I scroll down, you'll see that Nightmare Surf 2v2 defeated Tiltmasters in the top 8, so they will be going through to tonight's semi-final. Who will be joining them? We're waiting to find out, as Ultima Team we'll try and get these guys. I tell you what, let's just see a bit of French and Belgian play. Why not? Let's see if they'll be up for a match, maybe. If you have any other suggestions, Hadouken! As Shogun comes into Twitch chat, just to clarify, if you would like to see a specific match, let us know, and we'll be able to show it. But apart from that, guys, we are just waiting. For 298 is still waiting for opponents, so just waiting for the opponents to join. As Ultimate Team defeated LMR1, I know LMR1, they played Lose Much Rating, they are known as. You can see there as I just circle over that, you'll be able to see them. They actually are a good team. They played in the esports wall on Monday, and they did quite okay, but at the end of the day, they are out of the tournament now. Ultimate Team, be interesting to see a French team, and apparently now we're going to be given the details. And we're just waiting. Okay guys, I'm just going to take a break and put the music back on, and then we'll be able to get into the next match in probably about a minute. So give yourself 60 seconds to get yourself prepared, and we'll get into the next match. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be going into our next match shortly. Just be patient and we'll be there. It'll be Ultima Team versus Play Your Life. Don't go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back as we're getting into our next game here. We're at the quarterfinals of tonight's ESL Midweek Madness number 8. We're going to be seeing Ultimate Team play our life. As you're going to be able to see, I'm going to be able to move over to the board and you'll see Play Your Life. We'll be playing Ultimate Team. In a best of 3, we're just waiting for the players to all join us and then we'll be able to get into this match shortly. Just to clarify here, it seems that all the players are here. They're just waiting for the go signal from the looks of things. As you can see, we have Dark Light Angel there and Jim OG. They are playing for Ultimate Team on orange. We're going to have Play Your Life on blue, who are the Roken91 and Welsh. Pyrel 92, he's put himself down. There's Wesh 92, that's interesting. Okay, so to clarify here, Wesh there, he's a Belgian. But the rest of them, they're all French. So it'll be interesting to see how our fellow brothers across the aisle will do. And see how they do in tonight's tournament. The 3 French players. It's interesting because, for me, I just want to be able to get as much of Europe as possible to be showcased in tonight's tournament. And I feel that having a few different teams, it'll be interesting to see how they play out. And I'm sure you guys are excited to see an exciting match. Hopefully they'll be able to deliver that to us. As we're still waiting for them to confirm. I can just tell them to go. Okay, so they're probably waiting for a friend or something like that. But it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, Play Your Life are joining their team and the guests to your youth. As you can see there. Okay, I think they've decided to. Yep, that's all good. And the Pheno is actually down as guests to youth. So they've got their names a bit wrong here. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get into tonight's game. Play Your Life versus Ultimate Team in a best of 3 in tonight's ESL Midweek Madness number 8 quarterfinals. I'm your host, Roken91. As you can see here, the 3 French players and Wesh, the only Belgian. Let's see how it goes down. So as you can see here, the Belgian getting the ball, trying to work it forward, almost managing to, but Jim OG gets there. I'm interested to see the skill level here being delivered, as seems to be, let's be fair, after watching Pashi, anything's going to look a bit different, as Wesh coming in, trying to bring the ball in, but Jim OG gets there in time to deal with that one. Possibly here a bit more amateur level at the moment, but I'm sure the players will be able to give us a match nonetheless. Looking at the bracket, it seemed like there was, I'm going to be able to tell you what kind of teams were in this matchup, as Guess You've trying to dribble this around. Whoever wins this one will be going through to the quarterfinals to play Nightmare Surf in the 2v2, but Dark Light Angel with the first goal here. Let's take a look at how he does this as he goes up in the air and then rolls his wheels, and Wesh doesn't deal with that at all. Wesh is just too slow to deal with that one, unfortunately there. Wesh 1-0. So as you can see here, we got Team Ultima. They had to beat Unity, Sigel Hums, My Conviction Tempest, and also, as I told you, LMR1, who are lose much rating from what I understand. As Dark Light Angel coming forward, able to just hit it onto the side there, but no, Jim OG gets there to deal with that one, and oh god, players here gathering boost. Jim OG trying to fire that one up, but gets to Youth, is already there to deal with that one, and you know he's in the air as well, trying to make something happen here. Now, is Wesh92 going to be able to get onto this one? He is. He's bringing this in, but his teammate is nowhere to be seen. Oh, wait, he's coming in late, and it could be, and it's not meant to be at this point. You can see here, Play Your Life. In comparison, they had to beat Dunk Division number 3, Realities.RL, Devil's Angels 2, Creepster, who, as you guys know, had Zixter on the team. So on paper, I would imagine Play Your Life, the boys on blue, should win this matchup. But let's just see how this goes down as Jim OG coming forward, trying to make something happen. Guess to Youth gets there on time to deal with it. But very patient here. I guess none of them want to really let another goal go in. I mean, it's game 1, you know, everyone's a bit worried. I think things will loosen up as we get into this first game. Dark Light Angel trying to work something away from the goal half here for Ultimate Team, but they haven't been able to bring that in, and no! Jim OG not able to finish that one off as Angel decides not to go forward with him. Possibly not the best decision there. As Roken92 now coming forward, he's not going to work here. Dark Light Angel gets there in time, gets the boost. Working up the side here, Roken92 not able to work on it. Jimoji coming in for the rebound. Aerial shot, 2-0. You can see here, Ultimate Team able to get onto that one. Dark Light negotiates this one in for Jimoji, who sets that in 2-0 in game 1. Going back onto the ball here, Jimoji. Bringing the ball over, Ghost to Youth misses that. Not really working at this point as Roken92 waits patiently, brings the ball into an aggressive position here, but Jimoji, that's easy as pie for him. Trying to work it forward, but oh, why has he done that? I mean, I can see why now, but Wesh has just hit this to the side. I mean, the only time you want to hit to the side is when you're getting aggression, because then that way you can get down to ground like Jimoji's doing and gather some boost and get ready for the next attack. But as you can see here, goodness gracious me, play your knife. Not really playing their life out here at the moment. Not playing for their life at all as Jimoji. Wesh now coming forward finally to play your life. But now Dark Light Angel getting high. He's missed the ball. This could be an opportunity, but Jimoji decides to hammer that over. And they're going to be able to recover from this one. No, they're not. It could fall, but Tuition manages to get onto that one. And now Guess to You pushes it forward. Angel bringing it into the box and bringing it in, but none of them are going to be able to deal with it. Let's take a look at Wesh. There's 1 minute remaining. Dark Light Angel not going to be able to work this one. Wesh misses the ball completely. Dark Light Angel needs to get onto this one. He's unable to, and Jimoji scores another one. You can take a look at it here as he gets high up into the air here. Cushions that one in nicely. And now it's 3-0. Gathering boost here as Dark Light Angel gets the ball. He's coming up high here. Needs to make the right connection. He's managed to set that one up there for his teammate. But Jimoji, he's doing the wild work, but Dark Light Angel isn't working off it at this point. But it doesn't matter. Jimoji's managed to set that one in. Guess the Youth gets there in time, but now Dark Light can just bring that back in for his teammate. Wesh is going to work that off the wall though. Does so. Jimoji predicts it. Jimoji slots it home. Beautiful goal here. Let's take a quick look at Jimoji as he does this one. I wonder if Guess to You got a hit on that. Just trying to... Oh yeah. Oh dear. 4-0. You can see it's looking comfortable here for Ultimate Team. The French team playing much better at this point. Then Play Your Life is Play Your Life trying to keep this out, but with 10 seconds remaining, it looks like game 1 is firmly in the bag here for Ultimate Team as they take game 1 in the quarterfinals of tonight's ESL Midweek Madness number 8. Not as exciting as possibly we're looking for. Looks like it's a bit of a whitewash at this point, but we'll wait to see if Play Your Life can get back into this. There's still the opportunity. We're only into game 1. Let's see how they do in game 2. So the players are here. I wonder why they're not joining, but they are joining now. The players back on their respective teams. Let's see how this goes down. Let's go through to game 2 in tonight's Midweek Madness number 8. I don't know what Wesh is trying to create there. He hasn't been able to create anything. Dark Light with a beautiful bounce on the roof, but it hasn't worked the way he wanted to. If he manages to get past Guess to You from Wesh there, he would have been able to slot that one home, but because of the push, unable to. Wesh now coming forward. Is he going to set this in? Yeah, he's trying to. And now Guess to You could get on this one. Almost the goal that they were desperately looking for there. Play Your Life. Almost with a goal. But let's see as Wesh gets onto that one in time. Now Wesh to Youth. Oh god, why is Wesh still going forward? As Guess to Youth waits, and that's why Wesh almost slotting that one home. But Guess to Youth is now retreating, getting back into position. As now Dark Light Angel coming forward. Guess to Youth Trying it out. Oh, they're waiting patiently to see how this works. The ball fluttering high here. Oh, they both missed that ball completely. As Darklight Angel sets this one high, and then it looks like the counter attack is real. 1-0 to Ultimate Team in game 2. After already winning a game. The ball's flying high, and all they have to do is slot that one home. 1-0. Getting back into this one, gets to Youth. And Jim OG trying to work at this point as Wesh completely misses that one. And now gets to Youth, sets it in almost with the goal there. Doesn't work out the way they wanted to, but Wesh is there. Able to stop the counter attack here as gets to Youth. Oh, he's missed that. He's got that wrong completely. Jim OG almost with a bicycle hit into the goal. Wesh almost there. Almost there for it as now gets to Youth coming forward. Yeah, I'm sorry about the Shogun. I had to turn it off. I didn't know how ESL would have felt about it. Like, otherwise I would have been 100% up for it. Like, I kind of got told by someone, I think it was Pash, that said you can't have the mics on because it's just like ESL doesn't like it or something. And I was like, oh, okay. But I'm not 100% sure on that. But someone did tell me. Anyway, getting back into this game. As gets to Youth. Tries to push this one forward. Roken91 trying to work that one out. Like Angel. Nah, this is not working out for them. It's now the opportunity. But gets to Youth is not able to get forward enough to work off that. And still 1-0 here. Ultimate Team still with the lead. And if they win this one, they go through to tonight's semi-final. Playing Nightmare. Let's see if they can do it as Jim OG coming forward, and it looks like but Wesh is there to stop the ball. Nightmare Surf probably watching this one carefully, seeing how these teams play. Jim OG pushing that one away. Jim OG still working it. And Jim OG, for me, he is the player of this series at this point. He just seems to hit the ball in a really good way, each time managing to put it in really aggressive positions for his fellow teammate. Let's see if that continues as Gesta Youth brings this one in for, oh, Wesh almost with the goal. They're just not getting the luck here. And now Jim OG trying to press forward. Wesh gathering the side boost, which restricts Jim OG to go into the corner boost. Now Wesh bringing it back in. Well read there by Jim OG. Good positioning, ready for the ball. And now he's just set himself up for Dark Light's going to finish that one. But that was Jim OG all the way. And let's have a look at that one as the ball flies away. Dark Light Angel then goes over, tries to gather the ball, and he sees opportunity and strikes. 2-0 to Ultimate Team. Dark Light gathering boost at this point. Jim OG, oh, he's not working this one, and almost the opportunity for Wesh. Not as he wanted it. And now Dark Light Angel, oh god, did they got another one in? No, Wesh gets on that one in time. And tonight's quarterfinals, it's game 2. And it's looking at Ultimate Team with the game up. They could be on their way to the semi-finals, but let's see if they can with Roken91 trying to do that. But the ball is fluttering in, and Jim OG's there to set it home. 3-0. Let's take a look here as Jim OG just does that. It's just, again, this player for me is just playing. He's just having this series. 3-0. Get back into this one. Wesh with connection. Oh, and the ball is just coming into the goal post here. Jim OG there, but Gesta Youth almost with the shot on goal. Denied by Jim OG. Wesh trying to, I don't know what, well, he's trying to get up in the air this time to set up a shot, but Jim OG's there to deal with it, and he might just go forward if he collects boost. Oh, he decides not to go boost, he decides to go forward. He's got enough boost by looks of things as Roken91 gathers the ball, ready to try and create a play. He's creating his own plays here. Not working it out here is now Gesta Youth. He predicted Gesta Youth would hit that. He doesn't manage to. With 30 seconds remaining, Ultimate Team are looking firmly like they're going to go through to tonight's semi-finals. But as we wait here, to see as it goes down, and the Dark Light Angel gets there to spawn it on him. It's 4-0, and it looks like it could all be over here. 17 seconds on the clock. 4 goals to get back into overtime. It's not looking likely, as it looks like we're going to have to be. It's just not working out at this point. Jim OG gets on that one in time. After this match, we're going to go straight into the semi-final, which will be Fame versus Pajas. But as we can see here, it has been Ultimate Team who have managed to dominate this match, and they take it 4-0 and 2-0 in the series. Congratulations though to Play Your Life for playing, but unfortunately you're out. Good luck to Nightmare Surf 2v2 versus Ultimate Team in the semi-finals. We're going to move over and check out this Fame Pajas 2v2 match. So I'm going to bring that up for you guys now. I'm pretty sure I know all the details for that match, so I'm just going to be able to bring it up hopefully just quite quickly for you. Yeah, I think I should be able to. There we go. So we're going to go into this one. I am going to change the details obviously for your viewing pleasure. I am not sure if this is the first match, but we will find out in just a quick moment as the players are getting set up. I imagine this is their first game, but we will play it like it is their first game. Let's get into this one. Just going to change the team names. As we can see, there is Fame on blue. We're going to be having Pajas on orange. Back into this game. So this, I assume, is game 1 as we're going into this. Dragon coming forward. Interesting to see the Swedes now. We wanted to see them all night. Now we're seeing them as Pashi slots this one onto the ball. Tries to work it in, but Tide gets there in time. Dragon now trying to create more aggression here as we're into the semi-finals here of the ESL Midweek Madness. Let's see how this works out as Pashi coming forward, trying to work it. Hasn't been able to. Tide now coming forward to work with the ball. Counter-attack in play as Pashi takes out Tide, stopping him creating a counter-attack. Dragon tries to slot the ball home. Isn't able to due to the fact Zar is there. Zar is high as well. Able to collect the boost before Pashi, meaning Pashi has to flip his way to gather that side boost. Zar not really with the best setup, trying to get himself in position, then takes out Tide as well. Able to just not only go forward, but go forward and take people out. It's a really good skill to have. As Tide now coming forward, Dragon is just like a wall. He's stopping everything. Zar with the save, and Dragon told to leave it as Pashi tries to come forward. Dragon now, the wall has been broken, but are they going to get it past the big wall, Peace Haters wall, which is Pashi 90? Well, they got to try, and they almost managed to, but Pashi is just too good. He's not, well, didn't even matter, they missed the goal. And with that, the counter-attack comes out, and it's 1-0 to Team Fame. You can see it here as they're going forward. We're into game 1 here of the semi-final, and we can see here it's always 1-0. Ultimate Team managed to make it through to the semi-finals to play Nightmare Surf, but here we are in what I understand is game 1 of Fame versus Pajas, the Swedish team playing off against the German. We're waiting to see how it plays out as Tide hits the ball, not safely, because there we go, Dragon just able to slot that one home, 2-0. You can see it here. Dragon able to get high enough and able to dunk it in for 2-0. Ah, epilepsy. Ah. And Zar coming forward, able to get onto that one, but they're not working it as Pashi's just going to be able to waltz that into the goal. 3-0. See it there, Dragon tries to work it, but Pashi is there, and Pashi just doesn't let balls like that go off. 3-0. I wouldn't be surprised if this is game 2 at this rate. I mean, let's see how it goes. It's Pashi coming forward. Zar able to get onto that one. And they're trying to work it. Oh, and Pashi is just too damn good. 4-0. I wonder if Team Firewall would be able to beat Pashi and Dragon now. That would be a question I'd like them to answer. I wonder what they think. 4-0. Tide hitting the ball. Zar now having the opportunity to set this through. Gets past Dragon. Pashi to beat. They're going to work it round him. They're trying to, and they done! And the goal! No, Zar, you just pushed it out the goal! 4-0, and the whip's coming out there. You can't blame him. And now, Pashi just waiting patiently to see where this ball ends up. Ends up down on the ground for himself. As he now gets onto it. Oh, and Zar Tide predicts that perfectly. Tide bringing it in, but Zara is just not there in time. But he tries to bring it in for Tide, or for himself, but it doesn't work out. Let's take a look at Tide here, as he's now had Pashi to beat. Beats Pashi just about with the back end of his car. Zara now bringing this over to Tide, but Tide doesn't manage to get there in time to go on it. Now, 4-0. Still waiting on Zara to make a decision. It's them who have to score the goals. And oh my god, speaking of goals, Dragon sets this one in. And you can see it here as Dragon just gathers some... Oh, he doesn't gather the boost. In fact, he goes, wait, whoa, I got to come through it. And look how quick he made that judgment. That's well played by him because he made the judgment really quickly. 5-0. And like I said, I was saying before, Dragon is one to watch out for. The fact that I think he's been taught by Pashi. But Pashi is probably, it's like in a week's time, this guy has become really, really good in my opinion. Much better than he was a week ago. And with that, Tide coming forward, trying to sit it in for Pajas, but it's not working at this point. They're not getting it off. Zar working it in, trying to get it in. They do! And now it's 5-1. Goodness, and Tide coming forward, and Zar does all the hard work there. Pajas actually went through Berserk Gaming, Project Network 2v2, Bonzo. We heard about Shift Play International 2-on-2. We wanted to see them play, but they did lose to Zara and Tide, so we should see how they play in regards to this. And they also beat Die Turbo Connecture, which is a German team, by the pronunciation, my poor pronunciation of the name. You can see here, they're desperate to try and bring this in, and Pashi and Dragon are there to deal with that one comfortably. Taking a look here at Fame, they defeated Magic Team 2. They defeated Team Aviate. Both, I think, are German teams, so just have a clarification. I'll have a look. Yes, they are. And then they beat Ariel, the other Swedish team we were on about. And then they beat 1.5 Scots in that Epic Game 3. Pashi setting this in. Not Epic Game 3, it was an Epic Game 2. It's a 6-1 here. And Pashi is just tearing them a new one. Yet again, Pashi with the prowess. And look, it's not just the fact he got onto that ball and hit it in. It's the fact he followed it through to make sure it fell into the goal. Beautiful play. 6-1. And also, they beat Cassius Broders, Netherlands team, Dutch team. And now they're here in the semi-final, looking like they're going to go comfortably through to the finals at this rate, unless Pajas can bring out a more competitive side in Game 2, unless this is Game 2. Still waiting to find out whether that is, as 30 seconds remain in this Game 1 or 2. Zara and Tide need to score goals now. They haven't got enough time really, if I'm honest. 5 goals remaining. Oh, and they're hitting into each other now. But they've had a good run. They've done really well tonight. Obviously, there's no prizes in ESL Midweek Madness apart from title, which is obviously a nice thing. But with that, and Dragon now coming forward, tells a story that Game 1 or Game 2, we'll find out now, as it's GG from Zar. If they leave, that was Game 2 and they lost 2-0. They're readying up, so that was Game 1. And let's see what happens as we go into Game 2. At the rate that Pashi's playing with Dragon, and you got to give it to Dragon as well. Dragon is playing superbly as well. You kind of got to give it to him that he probably has this one in the bag. But we'll see if he does. We're still waiting on Pashi to hit the ready button. And we'll go into the next match. I'm just going to check if there's any problems, if he's messaging me. No, he's not. It's all good. And now they've all readied. So we're going to go into Game 2 of tonight's ESL Midweek Madness number 8. Welcome back, guys. As we're now, the players have joined their respective teams. And now, let it begin. There we go, Tide getting the advantage here. Now he's going to be able to get up on this and... Oh, decides not to. Predicts well against Pashi. The normal hit. Just go for it. Oh, he doesn't. Oh no. And he was just stunned probably. That Pashi decided not to go for that one. And now Zara trying to put this on. But Pashi is there. God, the mind game's coming out. And Tide coming in. Almost there. Dragon needs to get onto this one. Doesn't able to. Zara misses the goal completely. And now Zara needs to slot this one in. Dragon gets there in time to deal with it. And Pashi is going to collect his boost. He's going to see if they can create. But there we have it. Zara with the goal. And let's take a look at this one as it happens. Zara bringing it in. And now Pajas have the first goal. 1-0. Let's see how this one plays out as Pashi now has to deal with that. Gets on it. Zara gathering the boost. Pashi coming up high here. Tide gets on that one in time. Dragon with the ball fluttering high as you can see. And Pashi not able to deal with that one at this point. Oh, and Tide almost managing to be able to set that one in for his team. Oh god, Zara, I think he didn't know what he was doing with that ball in the end. And Pashi brings that into a defensive position for against Pajas. Now, Pashi dribbling with the ball, trying to outplay Zara at this point. Trying to get past one of them at least. But now they're reversing enough for him to be able to slot this one in. But he misses the goal. And so Dragon has to recover the ball for his teammate. As the ball now flies over, Pajas tries to make another shot, and now Pajas, Dragon coming in, almost managing to make the second opportunity a goal. And now Pashi waiting patiently, and Tai coming forward. It hasn't really worked for them at this point. This ball continues to flutter and fly. Almost there, 1-0. Now they're going to be able to work at this point as Pashi. Oh, and the ball's coming up high. Pashi and Dragon kissing in the air romantically. Ball's coming in. Tide and Zara not really working the way they wanted it to here. And Pashi with finally the equaliser. Finally able to set that one in. See, yeah, Pashi, yet again the titan of this team, the titan of Rocket League, to be fair. I'm really excited about the future of esports with players like Pashi90. The future of Rocket League esports is bright because people like Pashi showcasing the kind of depth that can be involved with getting good at Rocket League, showcasing that there is a lot of things you can still learn in this game that lots of players, even with years of experience, don't quite understand. But I tell you what, Rocket League is a different game to Super Acrobatic Rocket Power Battle Cards. It is a different game. And Pashi's just been able to understand it a tiny bit more. Marky Duda, Mike Rules, Cooksir, these kind of players, Chronovi, they all have a better understanding of this game than a lot of other players. And with that is why they are considered some of the world's best players. And Pashi, one of the world's best by a mile, which you can see it here, is now. The game's not just about how do I hit that ball, how do I do the shot, I can 100% hit that shot every single time. It's now about, do I do that shot, or do I fake it and make it look like I'm doing that shot, but actually do another shot, and then do that shot perfectly as Dragon sets this one in. This could be an opportunity for Pashi. Pashi almost managing to set that one in, and Dragon now getting back, he needs to be able to side that one, he doesn't, and now the goal is set in there by Ty, 2-1, and game 2, Pajas are coming back. So you can see it here as Tide just knows what he has to do, and he does it perfectly. 2-1. Tide able to get onto that one. Now working his way backwards as Pashi now waiting patiently. The ball flies up and Pashi trying to work it, doesn't get the chance to work it as Tidy gets there in time. And now Tidy's coming forward again. Pashi able to disable him. And now, oh, Pashi's missed that. And Dragon might try coming. But Dragon needs to get this in, and he does What a beautiful goal there, 2-2. You can see it here as it just lays off to Dragon. He sets it home, 2-2. Getting back into this Tide and Dragon coming forward. Pashi trying to work it, they haven't been able to, and now Dragon, oh, he's deciding to pull back completely here as Pashi90 trying to push it forward. They're not able to work it. Dragon still waiting for Pashi, and now Dragon getting up high, and they're creating the next offensive play here. And wow, are they going to do it? Not at this point, the counter attack, but Pashi's there. Pashi won't let that one past him. He did. Oh no, Zar bringing it home. And let's take a look at Zar as he does this. He just gets it absolutely perfect. Duked. Beautiful play there by Zar. You've got to give it to him. Getting past Pashi isn't an easy thing to do. Pashi's sliding that one backwards. Dragon getting onto that one in time. Zar able to get on that one in time. But now are they going to be able to press this forward? They're going to win game 2 if they carry on like this. It could go to game 3. But Dragon and Pashi, this is their last opportunity to bring it level. Is Pashi going to do it? Pashi, well known for doing it. Oh, beautiful save there by Zara. And with that, and the Tide just need to whack that away. They do. They win game 2. Beautiful. Gotta give it to them, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We're through to game 3, the deciding match of who's going through to the semi-finals in tonight's ESL Midweek Madness number 8. I'm your host, Roken91, and I'm really shocked at this. It's just been really not what you expect, really, but Pajas out of nowhere have been able to work this, and oh my god, they've done it again! Oh, and god, Pashi did that thing where he just stands still and he's like, I'm not happy. Look at this, Dragon, and then Tide just gets there in time, beats Pashi to the ball. In a way, maybe lucky that the bounce worked like that, but anyway, beautiful play there by Pajas, and now they're 1-0 ahead in this game 3. The ball, they're trying to work it at this point. Oh, and Pashi gets there in time. Still waiting to see who's going to make that play. Who's going to make it to the final in tonight's tournament? We're waiting to see as Pashi. Now he's on the ball. Oh god, Pashi, what's going on? And because he's done that, he's just allowed them to create their own offensive play. Dragon quickly sorts that out. I wonder if Pashi's just explaining things to Dragon right now. And look, they're completely out of sync at this point. What is going on? Anyway, let's see how this plays out. It's now working in the favour of Pajas. Dragon accidentally sets this one in, and can Ty get that in? No, Pashi with a beautiful save, not able to completely save it as Zar gets there in time for it. And now Zar trying to create another play. He doesn't. He's trying to do a beautiful shot, but it doesn't work out. But Ty gets in that one on time. Dragon now pushing this one forward. Pashi trying to get the boost beforehand, doesn't able to. Zar still going forward. It's quite even at this point, but Pashi is determined to get past these two Swedes. Let's see if he can. Waiting to see if Ty will. He's trying to bait Ty forward. Ty goes for it and he gets it. And oh, if he finished that, Pashi would have been so mad. So I tell you what, they managed to work it round, but it doesn't manage to go in. And Zar gets there in time, you thought, but he doesn't. As Dragon able to deal with that one impressively. Now Pashi, player from Germany, trying to work this one out with over 1,700 rating. He's trying to make it count, and he does! 1-1! And this is like, if you've seen soccer or football, this is the kind of stuff we're talking about. The Ronaldo and Messis are the ones who can just make a play out of nowhere when you least expect it. And Pashi is one of those players. 1-1. We will never see his like again. And then they now have their kooky goal. And instantly it's 2-1. Let's take a look at how that happens. Tide just isn't able to deal with that one properly, and since Zara isn't there in time, it's now 2-1 to Fame. They've managed to snatch their way back in. And in good form as well. Tide getting onto that ball. Pashi now coming forward. Let's see if he'll be able to create another play. Decides to wait. Let's see how this one works. It hasn't at this point. Dragon misses that one completely. Tide getting up in the air. Tsar trying to work this one. Dragon gets on that one in time. Now it's Tide. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened with my mouse there. But let's take a look. It's Pashi trying to work it around. Now Pashi getting up in the air. He's going to have to hit that one. He's been able to. Dragon creating it. He's just got to go forward with this one and set it in. It's Tide and Tsar. They are there. Sort it out. And Pashi coming in. Tide with the save. Oh gosh, it's so close at this point. Can Tsar make the goal that matters? As Pashi accidentally hits that one in, and now Tide could be able to work this one in, and now Tide has an opportunity. It doesn't work out for him. Tsar trying to bring this one back into contention. Pashi gets there in time. Tide now bringing this in. Oh, and Pashi, it doesn't matter because Tide doesn't manage to get that one in with Tsar. They gave up on the play. Possibly not the best decision there. We're going to see if they can create another one. It's Tsar coming forward. Dragon not able to deal with that one successfully. Pashi now. What's Pashi going to do? He's just kettling them. Hey there, Milk. I hope you're alright. But yeah, I do wonder that as well. But it is. I do wonder that as well there, Martin Corellis. It's Tiddy running in. Pashi's there. Able to save it. Maybe he's just a fan of him. Who knows? Anyway, so Pashi with 1 minute remaining. Is he going to be able to hold it to get through to tonight's final? We're going to have to wait and see. And Fame. Oh. Tsar! Almost the goal, but Pashi gets there. Now Tsar's there. Misses the ball. Pashi can put this to bed. He just needs to work this one round. He's unable to as the boys in orange. Team Pajas. They're working it round. Tide setting this one in, but they're not in position to work it round, and now they're going to have to run back if they're going to be able to deal with this one. Now he's going to work this off the side. Is he going to be able to push this in for Tide? Oh, Tide. No, Pashi's got that ball and he ain't going to let go. Oh, he has a Tsar. What's he doing? What is he doing? Why did he do that? Oh, God. Let's see if he can deal with it. He's able to deal with that one. But with 10 seconds remaining, it's a desperate attempt by Tide to try and get them back into this. But with that, this is their final play. They're going to be able to make it work. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Are they going to be able to score it? Oh, they did! They did! 0-second goal, ladies and gentlemen. What a way to bring it back in game 3. What a way to do it. Wow! 2-2. That's how you do it. Overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how this goes in your semi-final. I'm sorry, I lost my mind there. What a play. Wow. Pashi. Now, can these boys, can Paja steal the game? Can they make it through to the final? They're playing here against Fame. Pashi, the legendary player, but it looks like it's all over here. Dragon sets it home. And after a beautiful comeback, it's not all over, as Pashi and Dragon are just able to get there on time and work it in. Good luck in finals coming out of Tide and Tsar as they lose 2-1, but 3-2 in the overtime, game 3. Congratulations to both teams. GG, what a series. And with that, Pajas bring out a fantastic ending to the game in a way. It was such a shame it didn't go that way. But with that, Fame are through to tonight's grand final. And they will be playing against... As we're just going to refresh the page, I'll be able to give you that information, so just bear with. We're just going to be able to find out here, so I'll just be able to bring it up on this page for you guys. Here we go. So we just go to the waiting part, and you guys will be able to see as Ultimate Team beat Nightmare Surf. So we've seen both teams. They're playing. In tonight's final, it's going to be Fame playing it out against Ultimate Team. Don't go anywhere, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's grand final. We have it here. It's going to be Fame, and they are against Ultimate Team. So the players are just joining into their match, and now I am just making the final adjustments as we're now going in straight in here. Blue is Fame, and Ultimate Team are on orange. Let's get things underway here as we're going to see a best of 3. Whoever wins this become ESL. Well, they just win the pride of being the winners. But tell you what, let's see how they do it. It's all about glory here tonight. That's all it's about. But it's a great way to spend your Wednesday night. Pashi's here, Dragon's here, Darklight Angel's here, and Pashi's goals are here. 1-0 already to Pashi. And let's take a look at Team Fame here as Pashi yet again just working it round an OMG to Jim OG. Now, I'm going to be honest here, I do expect to see Fame win this. I didn't see like the kind of quality that Dragon and Pashi have been pulling out on the other side of the bracket. It's been really about the top side of the bracket. And we're going to see it here as Jim OG trying to defend it here, trying to work it round. There's Pashi coming forward, and there's the second goal, and it's game 1 already going ahead. What a goal. You can see it here, Fame already taking the lead at this point. It's fair enough, as you can see, with Pashi being the legendary player that he is. Playing for PSA, currently number 3 in the power rankings. It's going to be interesting to see how this team, which I'm not too sure about, Ultimate Team. I've never heard of them. I'm sure that you guys have probably heard of them at some point, but I haven't. And it's going to be interesting to see how they play out here. Now, Jim OG and Light Angel are both getting toyed around here by Pashi. As you can see it, look at this, look at this, look at this. Alright, now Jim OG needs to get on that, he doesn't able to, and Pashi doesn't slot it home, but Dragon coming forward, slots it home, and this looks like this could be over before it's already begun. Goodness gracious me, Dragon slotting that one home, and Dragon has been better this week. Last week, he was told by Pashi to stay in the goal and just be there all the time. But look, he's actually going to grab some boosts. He's going to come up for this. He's actually going to go for it. And that is because Pashi has probably taught him. I don't know what's going on between him and Pashi. I have to ask him, but they are friends. So you would imagine that Pashi would help out his dear friend like that. But as for this, these are 2 French players against Germany. Team Ultimate Team, the French team. Not seen them in the ESL Midweek Madness final. I don't know if you guys have. But they're trying their best to try and get back into this game 1. But with only 2 minutes gone, and with 3 goals, it's not looking likely. But Darklight Angel might have the ball into the net, but the ball is coming close, and all that Jim OG needs to do is slot it home. 3-1. And with that, Darklight Angel with the side ball off. Dragon just misses that ball completely, and Jim OG's there to slot that one home. 3-1. See it here as Jim OG coming forward on this one. Dragon hasn't been able to work that one the way that we wanted to, and so Jim OG pulls back as Dragon tries to create another play for Pashi. Oh, that's some miscommunication at some point between the players, or they're trying to fake it past Pashi. I can't imagine that. So Jim OG coming up here, Pashi beats him to the ball. He could have possibly recognised that, but Darklight Angel has probably set this up for Dragon. Dragon unable to slot that home. And you can see here, Jim OG has got to get onto that one. He's able to, and good style there by him. Able to get in the air high enough, able to get there in time. And Pashi now going back, trying to play with Darklight Angel there, trying to suss him out. And Pashi gets in the air to beat Jim OG to that ball, but Darklight's going to get there for that one. And the ball, we can see here Dragon. He's going to have to get back here, he's able to, and he's able to hit it on the roof of his car. Pashi doesn't get that boost, he'll probably force forward here to try and grab a boost hopefully, but he's unable to. Dragon continuing the push out, but Darklight Angel is having none of it. 1 minute and 46 seconds to go, and Darklight Angel takes out Pashi. This could be a golden opportunity to slide home, but Pashi is alive, he's awake and he's well. And he's back in this one. Darklight Angel setting that one in. Pashi with a God's sake, what a clear. Like, let's just take a moment though. I wish I could do replay for you guys, but here we go. It looks like they've been able to deal with that one, not comfortably, because now Pashi has an opportunity, but Darklight Angel dribbles that correctly. Dragon. Oh dear. Dragon not with the best play there, and you'll see it here as Dragon accidentally hits that ball. It's not what he wanted to do, and with that, it's 3-2. Oh, that was a bit strange. A bit of a little lag jerk there, guys. I'm sure you noticed that one on the 3-2-1. But with that, it's 3-2 here. And the Ultimate Team have been able to get back into this. As Jim OG and Pashi completely missed that. Darklight has an opportunity, but Dragon can deal with those ones. He's not that bad, you know, he can deal with those. He just had a bit of a minor lapse of judgment. Kind of went a bit AFK when going backwards. And Pashi now he's given up on that one. Oh, he hasn't completely. He's now putting it back in again. He's just waiting to see how Jim goes on this one. Jim doesn't do what he expects him to do, and now they fire this ball up. Dragon, you need to stop that. He does. And Darklight coming in. Oh, is this going to come in? Yes, it does. And Jim OG comes in and scores it. It's 3-3. What a final. I thought this was all over. It was 3-0, game 1. And all of a sudden now it's 3-3 in game 1. Beautiful goal. In 31 seconds, they've really appreciated the 3 minutes. In 2.5 minutes, they managed to bring themselves level. Starlight dueling with Dragon on this. 30 seconds remaining. Are we going to see a last-minute goal coming out of either team here? As Pashi setting this one up for Dragon, but Dragon's not having any of it. Pashi utilising his boost here, really. Possibly needs to go back here and grab some more boosts. As Jim OG, beautiful play there by Pashi. I was a bit gutted we weren't able to see it close up, but he managed to just push Jim enough to distract him, and it made him, basically paralysed him off the ball there. Stunned him off it. And oh my gosh! Oh my god! Yet again! The Fame curse! And they got a 0-second goal against themselves as Dark Angel goes in for the amazing shot and makes it 4-3, and they steal game 1 after a 3-0. Just get this round in your head, right? It was 3-0 to Fame, and they've just lost that in just the most spectacular fashion. And so now, can Fame get back? Oh god, look, I'm just thinking about the score so much. I put 4. I'm just so excited. Ultimate Team coming back from the dead there. It's best of 3. I better. Oh, why has he left the game? Okay. And interesting enough, notice there that Dark Light Angel is on PS4. Okay, so I imagine that they're doing something. So I'm going to leave the match as well. I'm going to just leave this match. I'll tell them I've left now. I'll let them know. Okay, so we're just waiting for the players to get back into the match, and then we'll be able to continue. I'm just going to go back to join private match and see if it's now working out. And if it is, we'll continue. But Ultimate Team, able to come back into that. It's best of 3, guys. It's best of 3. I'm almost certain it's best of 3. Like, let me just bring. I'll double check. I'm almost certain it's best of 3. Yes, it is best of 3. Yes, it is best of 3. There's no best of 5. I'll clarify for the players. Okay, I've just informed Pashi. I'm sure he'll inform the players, but the players have pulled out. Ultimate Team, they have to get back soon. So while we're waiting, we'll just have a look at the details. We can see it is best of 3. So I don't know why they've left. I'm sure they've got a reason. Like, the French players, though. What a comeback. Like, why didn't I save that replay? Oh my goodness. I'm so happy I got that on tape, though, because I say tape, I'm such an oldie. I'm so happy I got that on tape because it was such a great game. Like, it was Pashi Dragon just absolutely tearing them apart for 2 minutes, and then in 2.5 minutes they bring it back to 3-3, and then after that a 0-second goal. It's just everything you want as a caster. It's everything you dream of. But we're still waiting for Ultimate Team. I'm sure there's a reason. Ah, there they are, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get back into the game. Jim OG's here. Where's his partner? So we're just waiting. I'm sure that, and there we have it. Dark Light Angel is back. We're back, guys. We're going to get back into tonight's best of 3. And there we have it with Fame on blue and Ultimate Team on orange. We're just waiting for the players to get onto. Why are they not joining the colour? They are. Interesting, look at that. So it's PS4 Dark Light Angel and Jim OG's PC. So the communication there, possibly through TeamSpeak or something. Oh, I was messing around. I don't know how many games it is. Best of 3 just said. Yes, it is best of 3. I was just checking if I had the players in the game, but I don't. And now Pashi looked like he had an opportunity there, but Dark Light gets there in time to deal with it. So now it's 1-0 to Ultimate Team on orange. Can they take this? Pashi would be so mad. Let's see if it happens. Like, obviously, I just want to see some good games. And now Dark Light Angel has got the ball here. Pashi to beat. Oh my goodness, what a ball! What a goal! 1-0. Let's take a look at this one. Look at how he does this. He just... What is this? Beautiful, beautiful goal. And now, Ultimate Team, for me, have sealed it. It should be best of 5. It always should be best of 5 in the final. I tell you what, I'll have it out with the ESL admins after this. But here we go with Pashi90 now pushing forward. Pashi trying to make it work, but what a game we got here. Dragon almost there. Dark Light with a beautiful save. What a game we got here, ladies and gentlemen, as Jim OG is now working this off the side. But, oh god, is Dark Light Angel going to work that? No, because Pashi gets there. I had this feeling that was a bit of a silly shot. And now, Pashi not going to work this one, but Dragon comes in. It's 1-1. And what a game we have here tonight. And thank you very much to Tie-Dye being a great moderator there as Dragon gets there. It's now 1-1. So we're getting back into this, but Ultimate Team, the French team, they're coming out with a vengeance. I'm looking forward to seeing them do a 3v3 roster, but Pashi coming in 2-1 here. And the goals just keep flying in as we see Pashi get up in the air here and just hits it with the front bumper of his car into the goal. Jimoji beaten 2-1. See here, Pashi coming forward. There, Jimoji hasn't been able to work it the way he wanted to there. And Pashi, Pashi doing Darklight Angel's shot there. And Dragon coming in, almost making it in. The aggression continuing from Team Fame here as they know they've got to put these goals in. But Darklight Angel with a beautiful goal in the first few seconds of this game. Are they going to be able to do another one? Jimoji coming forward. Now he's set up for Darklight Angel. Is he going to put it in? No, not the right kind of flip there by Ultimate Team. And Darklight Angel needs to work it better than that against Pashi as Pashi flies the ball away. Dragon just getting back, and now Pashi sliding that ball, trying to give his team time as then now he's getting up high here to deal with this one, able to. It's good old Pashi doing what he does best, but Jimoji has sensed that ball. But no, Darklight Angel isn't there. Oh, Darklight Angel trying to work it out. Jimoji, he's not giving up, and Darklight Angel coming in almost with the opportunity on goal. The aggression is just one side to the other here. Now, Pashi, what's he going to do? Jimoji's there. Pashi stops the ball. Dragon came forward a bit too much there. And now he's going to pull back here. And you can see it as Dragon waits to see what Darklight Angel does. And that's the kind of shot he needs to do. Just enough to push it away. And enough for Pashi now to work with the ball. He's going forward. Pashi looking behind him, working out if Jimoji was going to explode him. He didn't. You can see it, lightning reactions here by Pashi trying to work out whether he's going to get exploded or not. Do I push or do I not? That's the question. As now, Dragon. Also, you could be looking to see where Dragon's positioning is. These things are important as now the ball slides over the defensive half of Ultimate Team. It hasn't worked out for them. Pashi's been beaten, but Dragon's there. And Dragon now needs to hit this rebound. Oh, the ball's fluttering in. Is it going to go in? Yes, it is. 3-1 as Dragon sets that one in. Let's take a look at Dragon. Does all the hard work here. He sets the ball up for himself, and then all he does is get on that one. And that is a goal deserved. This guy's worked so hard over the last week. He is a way better player than he was last week. And you can see it here live in ESL Midweek Madness number 8. Jimoji. Now not deciding to go on that one as Pashi now has an opportunity. Pinches the ball high up into the defensive half of Ultimate Team. Pashi disagrees with the ball. Runs back and oh, Jimoji. If that goes in. If that goes in. Oh, Pashi gets there with the save. Jimoji now trying to work this one in. The ball is coming in. Darklight Angel almost able to slot that one home. And now Pashi's opportunity is dribbling like a madman. He's not been able to control that the way he wanted to. And now Jimoji trying to do the juggles as Pashi gets there in time to deal with that ball. The ball flying high. Darklight Angel hitting the roof. Jimoji coming forward, but Dragon has managed to beat Jimoji. And with that has been able to settle another goal in game 2. Fame are coming back with a vengeance after having game 1 snatched away in a 0-second 4-3. 4-1. 1 minute 33 seconds. Ultimate Team, you going to come back into this one? Let's see. So the prizes of tonight's tournament, there are no prizes for Midweek Madness unfortunately, but what it does provide us with is great entertainment and the players enjoy it too. As Pashi getting up high here, is he going to make the conversion? He's brought it in. Is Dragon there? Dragon decided to give up on this one. They don't want to give away any silly goals at this point, and so they just want to go in when they're necessary. But Darklight Angel able to get the bounces absolutely correct there, and you can see it here as he gets up in the air and he just hits it just absolutely beautifully. And as you can see there, Pashi and Dragon absolutely beaten. It's 4-2. Getting back into this one, Darklight Angel against Dragon. The ball now coming into the defensive half of Ultimate Team as they are able to push that away. Pashi now has a free shot on goal. Is it going to go in? No, it isn't. And now Pashi gathers corner boost, gets it round Darklight Angel, tries to lob it round Jimoji. Jimoji gets onto that one. The ball is going into the net unless Dragon saves it perfectly. And And now, but not perfectly, because all he did was create another offensive opportunity really there for Ultimate Team. Could have done a little bit better maybe, who knows, as we're seeing Darklight Angel pushing that away from the goal end of his Ultimate Team goal. Dragon coming forward, they're not finished here, they want another one, they want to put this to bed. And now Pashi could be here, Pashi is here, and he's waiting to see if he can work it. No, Darklight Angel, 30 seconds remaining in game 2 in this best of 3. Is this going to go to a decider? It's looking like it will. And oh, Pashi, it looked like he had a sitting goal on goal. He had a sitter there, but he didn't make it work. So the ball hits the roof here, and with 12 seconds to go, it's definitely looking like game 2 a little less dramatic, but you can see it's been a dramatic one anyway. Both teams showing chinks in their armour as we're going to go through to the decider in tonight's best of 3 Midweek Madness number 8 game 3 final, the decider. And what a play by both teams. Been both bringing out goal after goal, and now it's all going to be settled here with the final, the game, the decider. Who's going to win? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grand final. It's the game, it's the decider, it's this one, and here we go. I'm so excited. My name is Roken91. I am the caster of tonight. They're saying ping, and you can see ping. Look at those pings. Are they satisfied with those pings? Are they going to continue? Well, they got no choice. They're all continuing because we're getting game 3 underway here as Pashi already coming forward. And after ping responses, Pashi just slots it home. What's happened to Psionic Server's pings? This is Europe. What's going on? Anyway, with that, it's 1-0. Beautiful goal there by Pashi. I wish it was best of 5. I'm not the one who runs this, guys. I'm not the ESL admins, but I will slot that in for them for next week. And now Dragon bringing it into a rebound, and Pashi decided not to this time, deciding to wait on this one. And now Pashi having another opportunity on goal. He's rebounding it, he's working it, but there we go. Jim OG and Dragon. Oh god, they're tussling over the ball here. It's not working as the way they wanted it to, and now nobody's really working this at this point. Now Dragon in the air, but now he needs to get down onto ground. He is able to, he's out of position, but Darklight Angel, he's working, he's at the back, he's not really going to be able to do anything at this point. And so Jim OG rebounds this one. Jim OG now in the air. Now he's making an opportunity for Ultimate Team. Almost the goal there that would have brought them ahead. But now they're setting it in again. Darklight Angel isn't going to be able to get on this one. He is, but it's not gone into the net. And now, oh, Pashi, I thought you would go for that. Yes, he is. He's got the ball. He's settling it in. Jim with the rebound. He's acting like he's the wall, which he doesn't need to do that unless he's going to do that. That's a bit better. But Dragon, he's there. Darklight Angel able to rebound it. And now, is he able to convert it? Pashi there with the save, able to get onto that one. Pashi lobbing this one high. The ball, they're going to work this one in. Almost manages to touch it in, but Dragon coming in. Not quite the way they wanted it at that point. This is game 3. This is the decider. Whoever wins this takes home the glory of winner. But Darklight, what are you doing? Oh no, it's not going in, and Pashi, Dragon doesn't decide to put it in. What's going on? Pashi takes out Darklight Angel. The explosions are real here as Jim gets onto him and is trying to get Pashi off that ball as soon as possible. It looked like the goal could have gone in, but speaking of goals, we might have one. No, we don't. Pashi, what's going on? Pashi's just not being able to set these ones in, and now Ultimate Team, the ball is open here, Pashi. No, he's deciding to give up on that one, but now it's another opportunity here for Fame to work it forward. Darklight Angel able to get onto this one in time, but now is Darklight Angel going to be able to set this one up now? Jim OG needs to get on this one. He's going to. Oh, Jim, what happened, man? You're unable to work it as Pashi now sets this one in for himself. Is he going to finish it? He does. It's 2-0 as Fame taking this one away. Look at that. What a way to do it. I'm just going to clarify, the reason it's probably laggy or aka buffering for you guys is because I got the bitrate possibly a bit too high for you guys. So I will try to lower it, but we are trying to keep it as high quality as possible for you guys to watch it. If I was a partner, I probably could change the bit rates. And now, Pashi setting another one in. What is going on? Look at this go as Pashi gets on this ball. He sets it in and rotates beautifully into the goal. And Loving it there, Pashi, but we're going to have to change off your camera there. 3-0. And here we go, it's Pashi with another goal. Yeah, I think if I'm a partner, I can change it so that you guys get multiple different qualities. But because I'm not, I can't. So I really want to be partner to be able to do that for you guys. But I can't at this point. It's Pashi now pushing it forward. We're trying to keep the quality. Pashi trying to work it through. Pashi, for goodness sake, you are disgusting. Look at him do this. So the ball, he just hits it there. And most people go, yeah, well, I'll wait. Well, no, I'm having that. And do you know what? I'm going to even pop that in. 4-0. Beautiful play and beautiful camera work there by Pashi. 4-0. And this is slowly going away from the boys in orange. Ultimate Team look like they might be losing this one. And Pashi might have this one in the bag. Is Midweek Madness number 8. He might have this one with Dragon. They're two friends trying to work it out. As Dragon is, like I've said before tonight, he has come back with a vengeance. They lost to Team Firewall last week. But now they're coming back. And Dragon is much better than he was last week. And Pashi, oh, for God's sake, Pashi, get out of here. We're done here. It's all over by the looks of things. But there's 2 minutes remaining. Pashi, you are just too good at the moment. 5-0. And Pashi is just bringing it up another level. You can see here Jim OG coming forward. The reason it's possibly laggy is because they're referring to buffering with bit rates and stuff like that. But Jim OG has the goal. But is it going to be enough for them to decide, let's try and go for this? They're not going to give up. It's the final. And look, he just gets it absolutely perfectly. 5-1. Goal after goal here. Let's see if Ultimate Team can get back into this. They got back into game 1 after being 3 goals down. And they had 2 minutes remaining. This time they have less time. But it's perfectly possible. But with Pashi scoring goals against you, it's unlikely. Let's see how it works. As Pashi coming forward here, trying to work the ball up on the side wall. Hasn't been able to. Jim OG setting this one up high. But with the ball up in the air, oh God, Jim not really working that one the way he wanted to. Darklight misses that completely, and Dragon and Pashi, Fame on the offensive here. Jim OG gets there in time to deal with it. Dragon setting up for another opportunity. Pashi trying to get there to finish it, is unable to, and so he has control of the ball again. Oh, Jim OG managing to push this one forward. Are they going to be able to fight it in? They're going. Oh, Jim OG, what happened? It looked like you had it in. He's unable to finish that one, and now with 1 minute remaining in tonight's grand final best of 3 third game, who's going to take it? Well, we can see already it's a 4 goal already to Fame. Is there enough time really for them to get back into this? Let's see if there is, but Pashi might be about to put this one to bed. Almost able to. He looks like he's trying to tuck them into bed, trying to put the covers around them, trying to, in a minute he's going to probably read them a bedtime story, and he's trying to. It looks like the bedtime story was almost there, but Jim OG gets there in time. He doesn't want some bedtime story. They want a goal! Darklight with the goal there, and let's appreciate how he does it. They might only have 24 seconds, but they're showing they've got quality, and the French coming out tonight saying, we're actually here for Rocket League, and we're going to take it seriously. 5-2. It's not going to be Brazil, as it's now 5-2. I feel sorry for those of you who hopefully thinking it was going to happen. Pashi might try and put them to bed here, but not able to at this point. Jim OG now trying to flutter this one in, trying to dribble it around. Dark Angel, where are you? There you are. 10 seconds, but let's give it here, guys. As you can see, tonight's ESL Midweek Madness number 8 winners are Team Fame, Dragon, and Pashi. Congratulations! After a fantastic series, commiserations to Ultimate Team. The French do go home. But unfortunately, they don't manage to defeat the Pashi 90, as he manages with Dragon, his good friend, able to win tonight's tournament. Thank you very much to those of you who have watched tonight's tournament. My name's been Roken91. If you enjoyed it, you can follow me on Twitter, or follow me on Twitch. But apart from that, guys, a big thank you to the players, all of you that played in tonight's tournament. There were so many of you tonight. All of you coming out of your way, making time for tonight's tournament. You've all done so well with 116 confirmed teams after having 139. Tonight's winners are Fame. Thank you very much to everyone that watched. My name's been Roken91. I will be signing off now. But well done to Team Fame.